Aloha. This is lesson 162 from A Course in Miracles with Hope Johnson. I am as God created me. This single thought, held firmly in the mind, would save the world. From time to time, we will repeat it as we reach another stage in learning. It will mean far more to you as you advance. These words are sacred, for they are the words God gave in answer to the world you made. By them it disappears, and all things seen within its misty clouds and vaporous illusions vanish as these words are spoken, for they come from God. Here is the word by which the Son became his Father's happiness, his love, and his completion. Here creation is proclaimed and honored as it is. There is no dream these words will not dispel, no thought of sin and no illusion which the dream contains that will not fade away before their might. They are the trumpet of awakening that sounds around the world. The dead awake in answer to its call, and those who live and hear this sound will never look on death. Holy indeed is he who makes these words his own, arising with them in his mind, recalling them throughout the day, at night bringing them with him as he goes to sleep. His dreams are happy and his rest secure, his safety certain and his body healed, because he sleeps and wakens with the truth always before him. He will save the world because he gives the world what he receives each time he practices the words of truth. Today we practice simply, for the words we use are mighty, and they need no thoughts beyond themselves to change the mind of him who uses them. So wholly is it changed that it is now the treasury in which God places all his gifts and all his love, to be distributed to all the world, increased by giving, kept complete because its sharing is unlimited. And thus you learn to think with God. Christ's vision has restored your sight by salvaging your mind. We honor you today. Yours is the right to perfect holiness you now accept. With this acceptance is salvation brought to everyone. For who could cherish sin when holiness like this has blessed the world? Who could despair when perfect joy is yours, available to all as remedy for grief and misery, all sense of loss, and for complete escape from sin and guilt? And who would not be brother to you now, you, his Redeemer and his Savior? Who could fail to welcome you into his heart with loving invitation, eager to unite with one like him in holiness? You are as God created you. These words dispel the night, and darkness is no more. The light is come today to bless the world. For you have recognized the Son of God, and in that recognition is the world's. Yay. I am as God created me. Such a simple one.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it lays it out so nicely.
Yeah.
It's like, it dispels everything that says you're something else.
Right.
Anything that you perceive, anyone trying to project onto you, even your own projections, whatever, it's not true because you remain as God created you. People have told me, well, what about this? And they'll show me something on their body, and I go, that's not there though. God didn't create it. That's made up. That is evidence that you are not as God created you, but it's not good evidence because it came after the fact when you believed that you were separate in the first place.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the simplest truth, to shift our identity from this limitedness to the unlimitedness that God has created us with. Like just resting in I am, the truth gets revealed and we get to taste what God created as us. There's nothing over here about sin, guilt, projection, hurt, even healing, because this is already healed.
Mm-hmm.
It already is.
There's nothing unhealed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that, you've probably heard that saying, all healing is for the perception,
Right.
right? So the unhealed is actually in the perception.
Right.
But the mind's so powerful to make illusions that it believes it's unhealed. So that's why dream healing has to occur.
Yeah, this is a deep one to take in, like how it says about all of this projection and perception about being something else will be dissolved with this light.
Yes.
So if we just accept this truth and even test it out here and there,
Mm-hmm.
not to just believe in it, but actually test it out in our experience and shine that light on all the other things that seem to surround our identity.
Yes.
And see them being dissolved, see them being totally being eradicated.
Yes, that is the vision.
Yeah, and when we experience that for ourselves, that's only that we see around us.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We see everyone smiling and glad and grateful to us.
Yeah.
Yep. The more we'll allow our perceptions to be met with this thought,
Yeah.
I am as God created me. And it's such a strong and sacred thought. It includes everyone.
Yeah.
I'll be convicted when I'll be doing some of these thoughts, I'll be convicted and I'll go, oh my gosh, I wasn't thinking about that in terms of this, and I'm glad about it. Instead of being judgmental with myself, I'm glad about it. See, that's a big thing for people too, is to want to be like, you'll think, okay, I am as God created me. Now I'm going to keep this in mind all the time. And you want to be perfect at it, of course. But then you're not. You see that you're not. Don't worry about it. There's not anything that says you have to do it right. You don't really do it anyways. It's the seeing that's getting undone. It's the way you've been seeing things. Now it's changing to true vision. So there's gonna be probably a lot of instances where you seem to fail. Remember this: your apparent weakness is actually God's strength. So most of the time when you think you're failing, you're not actually failing, you're learning a bunch. It's a huge advance actually.
Yeah, and since there's only now, like this thought is shared in the present, that I am as God created me. But just in the play of time, we can also extend it to say that I have always been as God created me, and I will always remain as God created me. So whenever we find ourselves and going through some motions, we can again come back to this thought that I remain as God created me. All of this that I'm experiencing in the moment, this is all to just bring up and purify any other identities that I've associated myself with. Then it makes us grateful because we identify that, oh, I haven't changed.
Right.
I am still and forever will be as God created me. So I can aid in this purification now.
Yes. And you
Yeah.
can be happy with whatever it is that is given you as the means to help you
Yeah.
purify.
Yeah.
What a blessing. So minimum of 5 minutes in the AM, minimum of 5 minutes in the PM, to as long as you want with this thought. And also keep it in mind all throughout the day. Set your reminders so it comes up every hour for those moments that you forget about it. And use it anytime you need it. In the moment where it seems like there's some kind of threat is real, or you're analyzing yourself, no need to do that. Every single thought could be brought back to this thought. I am as God created me, and be in joy. Don't worry about the world. It's unfolding perfectly. So, hooray.
Hooray.
Have a beautiful lesson. I love you.